Greetings, YouTube. I have a dear friend that, like me, suffers from executive dysfunction. She also, like me, suffers from anxiety and depression. So we have a lot of things in common. And she has made great strides moving forward with her life. She got out of an abusive relationship. She got herself dry, so she's chemically free at this point. She's got herself a promotion or kind of a lateral promotion at work into a different position where it's going to have less stress and it gets to do something that's a little bit more interesting, a little bit more hands-on mechanical stuff because she's a gearhead, likes cars and stuff. Um, and I'm very proud of her, but it doesn't mean she still doesn't have a disability. Doesn't mean she still doesn't struggle. Okay? Doesn't matter how far I've come, doesn't mean I'm not disabled, because I am. Having an executive dysfunction and being neurodivergent means I am disabled. No matter how much I may acclimatize to that, how much I may accept it and learn to live with it, it doesn't change the fact that still makes me disabled. It doesn't change the fact that my friend is still disabled because of her executive dysfunction. But she'd been talking to me about the fact that she has a vacuum and the vacuum wasn't working all that great. She has a dog and a cat, so she kind of needs a vacuum that's really kind of going to get that pet hair up. Um, and so she went out and bought a much better quality, newer vacuum cleaner online. And the vacuum cleaner is now at home and it's sitting in a box and it's been there for months. Because remember, executive dysfunction. And so I volunteered. I said, "Oh, you just send me a text. I will come to your house. I will take the vacuum cleaner out of the box. I will assemble it. I will make sure it works. I will take the packaging away, and I will take the old vacuum cleaner with me." I said, "I will be your executive function service." And she laughed. Because here's the thing. I like being helpful to the people I care about. I even enjoy being helpful to people who I am neutral towards, even strangers, because I never had that help when I needed it as a kid. And I still don't have that help the way I need it as an adult. I get a lot more support now, particularly now that I can define things more clearly. And I do have people in my life who are there for me, who I can count on. But society, by and large, really doesn't give a crap about those of us who are neurodivergent and or have executive dysfunction. We are very much considered to be throwaways. So when I can offer help to someone, particularly who suffers in the same way that I do or has in the past, those who have suffered domestic or sexual abuse, that is I have, and those who have suffered from, anxiety and depression, both biologically and potentially, just because of the way they were raised, because that, again, as I have, I want to help them. And I can do that without a moment's hesitation, but I can't clean up the mess behind me. I can't unpack the vacuum cleaner and assemble it and use it, even though it's sitting right in front of me. Now, on a much smaller scale, this is much less serious than having a vacuum cleaner that works when you have pets. There's a knife sharpening system I bought over there. It's been sitting there for about 2 years, r- right where I put it. Now, I bought it because I wanted it. I want to use it, and it's not moved since the day I put it down there, and I've never taken it out of the box, and I can't tell you why, and I can't tell you how much that sucks because my brain won't let me. When your brain won't let you do something, it's this horrible combination of shame and anger and helplessness. And if I could show up to someone's house and take that off of them, lift that weight off their shoulders, I would be giving back to those that have helped me out already. So maybe creating an executive dysfunction service where we can help each other, because helping other people sometimes is easier than helping ourselves. And maybe someday I can get that sharpening system out of that box and try it out because I want to. But right now I can't, and I don't understand why, and I can't describe it to you. Sometimes my brain just doesn't work the way I want it to, and it's angering and it's shameful, and it isn't a lot of fun. So what would you do for someone if you were going to be part of the executive dysfunction service? Let's see if we can find some acts of kindness we can do for other people. And maybe with those acts of kindness, we can help to learn how to be kinder to ourselves.